Roy's computer's messing up, so we had to figure out ways to get him a new setup.
Alright, recording is now active, by the way.
Oh, ouch. Did you say recording was underway?
Yep.
I didn't quite catch. Okay. Alright. So,
Okay, so who wants to start us off this week? We have updates on things.
uh,
Then I'll go.
okay.
Alright. Take it away.
So today I was yesterday I was working on, if I can find it right quick. There's I was working on this documentation for the model list of the. Sorry, I was really stunned. I really didn't get enough sleep last night, but I was making this model list for the trailer, and I basically it surrounds the different types of. It talks about the different types of environment assets that are needed for the trailer. This one centers around the two levels: the medieval level and the space level, space world. Mostly, it shows off. I'm sorry. I'm just. It goes through these list of documents lists of references that have station in each world. So, like, if I would go to here, it'll show off some of the references that I got from Pinterest, like the overall design I was thinking of the castle, some basic images of the Grand Hallway, and other stuff that is also listed in there. Each one comes with its own comments where I talk more about like the intended aspect of what the RSX is supposed to look like, and also an assignment section where Dragon has posted where he where he signs some of this RSX for that he's working on right now, and other people will set their own assignments there as well. And I'll go drop into the space station so I can show off some of the RSX there too. But if anybody got any questions for the model sheet, I know I got more stuff to add into it. Just let me know.
Sounds good so far.
So far, I think it's looking pretty good.
Thanks.
Uh, Alright. So,
And I'll share the link in the. I was gonna say I'll share the link in the chat for those who wants to check out later.
Alright. So, Tail, do you have anything on what you've been working on the gun?
Oh, looks good. I like the texture you did with the woodwork on it.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Holy crap. I like the texturing on the stock of the gun. It really gives that how should I put this? That uh stylized realism that we're kind of looking for, but it's it's heavy on the detail, which I actually really like.
Hmm.
That is that is amazing. Keep up the awesome work, Taylor.
Okay. So, as far as progress on my end, I have actually switched gears from the character I was working on to kind of focus more on the assets that uh, Zeke just showed in the Google Sheet, because these are assets that we need for the trailer and to be able to apply for the funding on this next session of funding. We have to have the trailer done by, I believe Philip said, mid-September. So I'm trying to uh, turn focus more towards getting that done so that we can uh, be able to apply for the funding and hopefully get it and be able to uh, take things a little further. So
We have roughly 9 months, yes.
yeah, so I figured now is the time to start trying to work on getting everything together for that, so that we're not at the last minute trying to throw something together and not getting it done uh, with decent quality video. So
Did we by chance hear back from the artist who's doing the centaur for us?
not yet.
That is concerning.
I'm gonna check back again probably tomorrow morning, but so far I haven't heard anything back just yet.
It would be a very good idea to check in with her on that.
Yeah.
As far as my updates go, I have been trying to work up to being able to increase my knowledge and everything for being able to take a more active role in the studio in a position that is not entirely management. Although I have also, as of recently, been looking at the possibility of going back um, to school for a business admin degree. Just because that's really more where I've kind of been needed in the most part. Is more of the business and the management specific side of things. But I still want to be able to help in a creative capacity, if that kind of makes sense.
It
I
does.
don't know
Makes sense.
that I don't know that for me personally going to school to learn all that stuff and being able to get to the point of where I know everything and retain it in that kind of setting will work for me. So I'm trying to figure out other avenues of how to learn what I need to learn to be able to be of more use. Other than that, I don't really have very many updates. Other than my back surgery is coming up next month, about mid-month, and then that'll be anywhere between 1 and 3 months for a full recovery. Um, and um, basically just been going with the flow for the most part on everything else. So yeah, it's been pretty hectic over here for me. But I'm trying to get back to a place where I can be of more help, like I used to be. Even with the back surgery looming.
That's fair. Also, Zeke, I just noticed I was looking in posters references, and I probably should add that the references you have for posters should just be as a rough uh, reference, and to try to shy away from actually having Star Wars type of propaganda posters, because we don't want to get into any trouble with that.
Oh yeah, definitely. They they supposed to be propaganda posters where they are unique to the space group that is in charge of the
Yeah.
bad guys in the space world.
Yeah, I just thought I'd mention that the references you have posted are merely as to give us an idea of how to do it,
Yeah,
and not.
basically most of the. Sorry for cutting you off. You can finish.
Oh, you're fine. I was just gonna say, not necessarily meant to be the with the Star Wars included, just a rough reference.
Yeah, most of this, well, basically most of the space theme objects that play as references are just used for a general idea. Because I feel as though like most of the space stuff can be seen similar to like the cyber world, which I'm
Mhm.
trying to make it more digitized and more like cyberpunk theme. But I want it to be more ambiguous, like more more ambitious. Like you can play around with the shape of it, like even make the crates even more different, like make them you can make them hover or something like that. Just to give them
Oh,
like their own type of
yeah.
idea state, idea, I mean design to them. Make it more like unique compared to like so we won't get them confused when we try to plug them both in with like cyber and like other stuff because like cyber I feel like will be a little bit more realistic looking while also look futuristic compared to the actual, you know, space world.
Mhm.
That's why I also thought like the posters like displayed on could be displayed on like on a hollow screen or like it doesn't even have to be a square poster. It could be like a circle poster and like just be something different in a
Mhm.
sense. Or a hexagon shaped poster.
Yeah. All right.
And we know Peter does not have any updates because we are still fighting to get that asset for him to be able to
Yeah.
actually rig.
Yeah.
And how are things going with trying to mentor solely on how to
Oh,
get them into the
I haven't actually gotten a chance to do a whole lot of that yet uh with my recouping from my shoulder, and then honestly, actually, I had forgotten about that. So thank you for reminding me.
that's what I'm here for. Is there anything else we need to discuss before ending the recording tonight? Other than we have no meeting the week of Christmas and the week of New Year's
Hmm.
for allowing for everyone to spend time with their families and friends during those two holidays.
Hmm. Um, I will add that if anyone feels that they can help with any of the assets we need in for the trailer, to feel free to reach out and we'll see what we can do to uh, get that going.
Absolutely. And I will.
Because other than Teo and I, and then uh, with Sully not really being quite there on modeling yet, we don't really have too many modelers in the meeting right now, so.
Yeah, that is fair. We will get there though.
Yeah.
Anything else before I close
I
the recording for the night?
Teo's something, so let's hold off and see uh, what he's saying in case that needs to be the answer needs to be in the recording.
Um, are you typing an answer to Taylor's question, Dragon?
Um,
And as far as characters go so far, Peter, we are fighting to get the centaur to be able to send that to you, so that you can start work on that. And I believe Dragon and Marley have started working on some things for some of the other characters, if I'm not mistaken. Although we have not heard from Marley in a hot minute on her progress with Co.
Uh, then, oh, then, Tail, can you work on creating a ballista for the trailer? It's supposed to be, like a Terran type ballista that, not like a big one, like the ones that's like at the castle walls and stuff. Because that was one of the things that was in the that was one of the things that was listed in the trailer thing.
I wasn't sure if you actually heard what I said to that, so thank you for bringing that up, Dragon. Um, yeah, uh, we are working on getting things.
uh,
Will do.
be watching this recording later, you did not see those messages flash across the screen in
Okay.
on the screen just now. So, oh my lord, sorry. I apologize for anyone who sees this recording later. Ah. I am so sorry about that.
You don't have to make it as complex as it looks in the references. You can make it as simplistic or realistic as you want.
Yeah,
More like
these
the
are
last
just
one.
basic references to give you an idea how to go about it. Now, did you want it to be as large as that first one, first reference?
Oh, definitely no.
Okay. So more
Probably
something
more
that
like the
one
second
person would stand
reference.
next to, uh, not 4 or 5.
Right. More like
Oh,
that last one. Because that one looks more smaller and easier to handle.
okay.
Well, I would even say the second one could probably pass as far as size because it's fairly similar to the size of the last one.
Mhm. Yeah, that's why I mentioned, because I noticed the first one is extremely large, so I figured I better clarify that.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
something along the lines of the second or the last one would
Mhm.
work for sure.
And if you need anything else on it, Teo, feel free to reach out anytime. So, is there any questions or anything else before we end the recording?
I don't have anything. Um, can you or Zeke think of anything off the top of your heads?
Nope.
Uh, I can't really, like I said, I mentioned that we're trying to gear more to getting the trailer assets done, so. Um, Other than that, I can't really think of anything else to add myself.
And just in case anybody missed it when I said it earlier, in the recording, no meeting the week of Christmas or the week after for New Year's, but the following week after those weeks, we will be reconvening for meetings.
So to clarify, we will have a meeting on the 17th and then the 7th of January.
Correct. Is there anything else we missed? I'm going to take that over one in silence as a no.
Yeah, I would say go ahead and end the recording and we will go ahead and wrap it up for tonight.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us live, as well as those who are viewing the recording later. And this, I feel, has been a very, very productive meeting on updates. So keep up the good work, everybody, and we will see you next week, and then the 7th of January for our next two meetings, and then we will be working our tail ends off until September.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good night, everybody.
Sounds good.
You